Hello. Let me get this working. Zoom. God damn it, man. Trying to work everything out. I didn't do that. Alright. Too high up. Let me do that. Alright. This is Envelope My Heart. We're gonna be playing multiple Yonder visual novels. I was gonna stream earlier because I finished something. I finished something for someone else. Can I say it? No, I don't think I can. I don't know. They have said something, but you know. Alright. But I finished what I was trying to work on for someone else. Finally finished it. It took months. Months to finally finish. But yeah, now I can stream more. But the reason I didn't is I was working on my own stuff. Because I was like, I wanna do my own stuff. Work on my own stuff. Alright. It's fucking hot in here. Fucking hell, man. Whatever. Might hear some fan noises in the background. My fan is on. Alright. The sound of your doorbell ringing snaps you out of the book you were reading. I don't know, I'm getting confused with how people format their tags on itch. They say Atome and then Amare. I'm like, which one is it? Is it meant for everyone or is it meant for women? Alright, but anyway. Because I feel very, like, I don't like playing games where the protagonist is a girl, so I try to avoid Atome games. Atome games, I don't know how to pronounce it. But this was also tagged Amare, which is basically targeted to people who are everyone, not just girls. So I was getting confused with the tagging. I don't get why people do that. Alright. The sound of your doorbell ringing snaps you out of the book you were reading. You rise to your feet, walking. Feet? I guess so, technically. You rise to your feet, walking over to answer the door. Hello. You're attractive. When you open it, a familiar face greets you. A courier, holding a small cardboard box. The same courier who visits you at least once every single week. Seemingly the only one that ever delivers your packages. Despite seeing him so often, you don't know a lot about him. All you know is his name is Kay? Kay? And he's been working this job for at least 4 years. Hey there, nice to meet you. See you. Good morning, Kay, how are you? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like the blood. Good morning, Kay, how are you? Oh, there we go. He blushes at the sound of your voice speaking his name. I'm doing well. I have a delivery for you. Digging out a pin from his shirt pocket, he hands over to you. Please sign here. I don't know, this seems suspicious. I didn't think you have the wrong person? No, I don't. I guarantee this is for you. I didn't order anything. The only thing I can... I'm just gonna make a dildo joke. Anyway. that was where my mind was going. says there is sound, but I can't hear anything. And I'm just gonna do this because I don't know what the sound is. Probably, maybe you can hear it. I can't. It said, my OBS, it says the game is playing sound. Maybe you can hear what's going on. I just boosted it a bit. What is it? I don't know, I can't hear that. So I'm gonna turn this down. Probably it's gonna be louder. Guarantee this is for you. He smiles at your silence. Why did you open the package and find out what's inside? I don't think I... Open it. Alright, you fucking bossy bitch. Hands you a letter opener to cut the tape. A shiver runs down your spine at the way he stares at you. Oh, is it full of blood? Because that's what it shows. It grasps it in your hands and slowly slice through the tape. Careful not to damage the contents. When you lift the blade back up, the edge is slippery with the red liquid. The air suddenly grows heavy with the scent of pennies. Chest grows tight. The way he stares at you feels oppressive and demanding. I don't really think this is right. Please leave. Bring your hands to close the door. If you close the door, I'll break it down. Please don't make me repeat myself again. Open it. You take a deep breath. His gaze pierces through you. Take the folds of the box in your fingers, gently peel it open. Take a few seconds before you gasp. An eyeball. A tongue. An ear. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? The inside of the box is drenched in sticky blood, pulling at the bottom and straining the tissue paper lining the sides. Nearly double over in front of him, stumbling backwards. Happy to see him? I'm not. Pretty sick of all of these losers in your life, to be honest. What the fuck, you bitch? He punctuates his sentence with a bitter laugh. All the air in your lungs escapes your body with a shudder. You reach behind you for something, anything, to put a little distance between the two of you. His eyes catches the movement immediately. Wordlessly, he haphazardly lets the box drop and shoves you to the floor. The contents of the box splash onto your thigh, seeping through the fabric of your clothes. He regards the sight with a hum. What a shame. You're ruining your pretty skin. He looks back up to you. I'm helping you. You know that, right? What? Picking up the letter opener, he kneels down to your level. He traces an X shape of the side of your thigh. Move. Or don't move. He meets your eye with a smile. Might stab you anyway. What the fuck? Alright. Can't skip. Oh, fuck. Alright. How are you? Agree to sign. Great, thank you. He tends to leave, but your curiosity pushes you to continue talking to him. You know who sent it? His head tilts to the side and inquisitive glint in his eye. Want to take a guess? Your coworker. Oh, that's gonna hurt. For him, at least. Not for me. What the fuck? How did I save on the save thing? His playful demeanor suddenly disappears in a matter of seconds. Spot on, Snow. You're so smart. flinch at his praise. Well, I know what's inside. What's the occasion? He takes a second to think about what to say. I guess I want you to know how I really feel. You breathe out quietly in surprise. His eyes fixate on your lips. Want to open it and see what's inside. You bitch. I know what's inside. I know what's inside. Alright. 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 Well, it's so many popping noises. Load. Invite him. Your heart skips a beat. Instantly, the lack of friendly distance between you two feels a lot more intimate. Sorry. Just drink soda. If you want to open it together, you can come in. Yeah, invite the guy who just gave us a box of someone's body parts. Well, we don't know that in this kind of situation. All right, keep surprising me with the things you say, Snow. I don't like that. I don't like how it got dark and staticky. Are you really sure you want to let me in? I don't like that. I don't like that. You hesitate only for a second. Even though his cheeks are rosy red, he sounds so unmistakably sinister. Unknowingly, your reluctance shows on your face. Before you can do anything, the package suddenly drops to the floor with a wet thud. The sound startles you. What? He looks manic, fearful, desperate to not lose his hold on you. No. No. Don't get to take that back, Snow. What the fuck? His hands grip on the side of the door, preventing you from closing it on him. Back away. Pause your movements, taking a step forward for every step you take backwards. What are you trying to do? Your voice shakes more than you mean for it to. A shaky smile graces his countenance. Did you think you're cool, Snow? Getting me all riled up. Inviting me in so easily. Did you think anyone's mind would start to race a little? I like you. Like a whole lot. Way more than you think. But seriously drive me crazy sometimes. The way you can sound so oblivious to all the disgusting creatures that surround you. So, he pauses. He looks off to the side, wincing at himself. I need you to remember. Remember who's here for you. Who will protect you. Who will take care of you. Remember, think and forgive me after this. Fuck, man. I don't know if there's any other endings. I don't anything. I know. At least not here. I think you got the wrong version. Okay. You know. Fuck. I don't know if there's any other close. There you go. Great assign. I don't think there's anything else. I want to see what your coworker is. Your coworker? Someone comes to mind. Your coworker, man who sits beside you and frequently gifts you small trinkets during your shifts together. Should I think of a way to describe him to Kay? Blah blah blah. Very tall guy. He has brown hair, blue eyes. Why did you open the package and find out what's inside? Alright. Um. Okay. I think that was it. Very short. Close. 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 I wish there was more Yandere visual novels, but I can barely find anything. The fuck is that? Alright. Sorry about that. The game is not closing correctly, so that's why you heard that. Some application error. This is fun, isn't it? Alright, close. Because when I press exit and quit, that means close. This is a struggle with my computer. Or when I'm streaming, usually. That is the problem. And it's an encoding thing, and I don't know how to fucking fix it. Okay, I need to delete some audio files from the project. Empty recycling bin. Delete all the items of the guitars and stuff. 1 gigabyte. Deleting 1 gigabyte of audio files. Right. This isn't a Yandere thing, but this is some like spin-off thing of Criminally Yours, made by Meant to Be Your Studio. Meant to Be Studio. That's what it was. What is it called? It'll pop up. It'll pop up. Spin-off thing, right? It's supposed to be in the same world of Criminally Yours or something like that, but different characters we've never met before or something. Open. What is it? Open game. It's not that hard. You just open game. That's all you do. That's all you do. That's all you do. Not even gonna open? For what? There you fucking go. Like a different kind of ratio aspect. Interesting ratio aspect. The vertical one. Horizontal? Vertical? I don't know. Darius. Darius Olympians. It's meant to be for a jam. It's jam thing. This is what was the ratio. Let me do it this way. One thing I wish OBS had is no snapping to grid kind of thing. If there is a feature like that, I wish I knew how to do that. I have to zoom in for that, which is fucking annoying. Hmm. Can't tell if it's correctly in center because I'm zooming too much. I think that's okay. Alright. Here we go. Name. Snow. 2 weeks you had known about the press conference for 2 weeks, which meant the entire team had known about the press conference for those very same 2 weeks. You had been there at the meeting, which each and every one of your spandex-clad coworkers had been told when where to show up. Roy had shown up a half hour early to get his game face on. Stevie had trailed in with mere seconds to spare, blasting off apologies about traffic. One of the interns had sweetly explained to you that you had, if you were lucky, about 20 minutes before you needed to be on stage. The announcer was doing crowd work, getting you all introduced, and then it was time to go. Where the fuck was Darius? Hey, are you on your way? Roy wants to know your ETA. Hello? Darius, you were supposed to be here 5 minutes ago. Are you okay? Hell. He was such an asshole. This is definitely cry for help. Those did look suspiciously like the letters for help. Maybe something had happened to him on the way here, but he needed to be there. You couldn't very well give a team message about unity with one of the teams missing. Enough was enough. You had to bust out the big guns FaceTime. Didn't pick up. Fucking. It's really worrying. What something actually happened to him? And if not, he's going to be dead. I'm going to kill him. Maybe it was another accident. You had to give him another chance. This time it even ring all the way through. Third time's the charm. That means he hang up.
What the hell do you want?
Where are you? Are you okay?
Fine. Unlike the average citizen, I don't make a habit of getting taken hostage.
But your text, the random letters.
Dropped my phone. Oopsie daisy.
Kill you. I'm going to kill you.
You seem frazzled. What? I miss a call to action. Something on fire again?
The press conference with DNN. We went over this last week.
Oh yeah, that was today, wasn't it? Whoops. Man, it's on the other side of town to my apartment too. I'll never make it in time. Guess you gotta do it without me. What a shame. Well, good luck.
You asshole, I know you just didn't want to go. We'll just be nice, I guess. You have to go, the whole thing is about team unity. We can't be a man down.
Would it kill you to be a little less enthusiastic about this stuff? I'm not exactly the face of team unity. I'm just gonna stand in a corner and brood.
The brooding completes us.
Sure. Liar. I don't know why our management books us for these things anyway. Does anybody actually watch this type of thing? Bunch of losers in spandex talking about how they're definitely gonna be the ones to keep the city safe. Ignoring, of course, all the ones who tried and failed before. Nobody actually believes in this.
I'll
They
just do
should
this.
find their own hope. Something meaningful. All the shit we're being paid to say is anything but that. You know, they could make us do anything. A soup kitchen, a bake sale, a goddamn charity-funded fun run. This is what we're wasting our time on. Putting our faces on a message we didn't write.
Have you brought this up to management?
Alright. As if they'd listen to me.
So are you coming?
Yeah, I'll be there. Might be a little late. Just tell them I was rescuing a cat from a tree, or whatever else it is you heroes waste your time on.
If I can cover for you, just please get here soon.
I'll go as fast as I can. You want a coffee?
Darius.
What? At least I'm offering.
Okay, that is kind of nice of you.
I can be nice. Sometimes. Don't get used to it.
Is he meant to be like a former villain or something? I don't know.
I can't believe I'm actually doing this. Oh, fuck my life. That reminds me. Make sure Stevie checks her teeth. She has food stuck in her teeth on air again. I think she'll lose it.
Stop worrying and get over here.
I'm not worrying. Don't put words in my mouth. I only remembered because it was funny. I better be off. Try not to miss me too much. See you in the studio, hero.
Thank you for playing. Alright. God. Alright. We're short. Close. Damn it. Okay, capture my love. Capture my love. Hold on. Waiting for things to open. Sorry about that. That was a chord. My guitar. Open game. Open the game. Open the game. There you go. Open the game. Open the game. Where is it? Why does it say it's 0 pixels on the right? It's annoying. There you go. Alright. That was annoying. Alright. Turn that down. Alright. Yonder, visual novel about us being a photographer, and our friend being a model. I'm not good at remembering what stuff I downloaded are about. Okay, let's start. Memory is a fickle thing. A flickering light in a dark room of possibilities. Hold on. The happy moments sway and crackle, giving way to ash. And you are left with everything you wish to forget. It's time to remember. And I'm sorry if it hurts. Sound like a gun or a camera. That cold air welcomes you to the waking world. Yeah. Context of guns and cameras, like I shot someone with a 35 millimeter, out I usually like doing it out open in the field, or in big gatherings. It tends to be the most fun. What? I'm a photographer? No, I like killing. All right. I love like diverting expectations two ways. You think I'm talking about photography? Nah, I'm actually talking about killing people. Alright. Hold on. Outside, the flowers are bright in their laughter. The cold gray skies roll back into their slumber. You leave the comfort of your bed reluctantly and turn on your favorite music while you get ready for work. Turn down the music a bit. You put on a comfortable outfit and ate a quick breakfast, and the routine of it all made you rather calm. There are a few photo books lying on the ground that you needed to organize in sticky notes with reminders for the day. I should probably water my plants. You walked towards the window and watered the almost dead plants. It barely survived the winter in your bad memory. A small cold breeze hits you as you stand there. Did you leave your window open last night? You were in a bit of a rush. I don't remember. The memories were stubborn, refusing to return. You locked the windows and went to grab your work bag. Sorting through your items, you noticed that your work ID is missing. You frantically checked your pockets and looked around. You noticed your cluttered desk and went to search through your items. You looked at the items on your desk. The college yearbook, you only graduated a year ago, but looking at the photos helped you remember all the moments you shared with others. You looked at the items on your desk. College. What? I don't know why it's saying that repeatedly. Beautiful pink envelope, still searching for its owner. Won't you write a letter sometime soon? Looked at the items on your desk. When I just click, it doesn't go away, which is dumb. Your trusty computer, a reliable companion for editing photos, and for playing your favorite visual novels. You looked at the items on your desk. Your phone, there are a few notifications from your coworkers and friends, but there are none from him. You looked at the things on your notebook. Bills. Don't forget to take these daily. You looked at the items on your desk. I don't think there's anything. Okay, that's the college yearbook. Even though I don't click it, that's the default thing for some reason. Yes. Your ID has a cute cat sticker to cover your face and a few scratches. Your name is a bit hard to read, but you still remember it, right? What was my name? What was my name? Oh, Snow! Snow was a name. SnowDoesMusic's. Oh, yeah, no, that's my name. And your gender, Mel. And your pronouns, he, him. My pronouns are he, him. With all your things, you are ready to leave now. You locked your door, saying goodbye to the small apartment. It had only been a few months since you moved here, and you hadn't taken many things when you left. You're happy to have landed a decent job to afford the place. And it's become your home and a safe place to return to. G5. You walked outside and waited for the bus, but luckily today it arrived quickly. October 7th, 2023. The inside was mostly empty, save for a few elderly people. You lived in a residential area, not too far away from the city, though it still had its fair share of apartments and stores. Slowly, students and commuters filled the bus, bringing in their daily chatter. Your body leaned against the window, watching the streets and figures outside. The spring scenery turned into a blur of colors, until everything was a muddied pink. Maybe you should take some nice photos on your free days, or buy some new furniture. You yawned as your mind wandered off. The beauty of the world faded as your senses numbed. You could no longer make out the voices and the faces of the strangers who brought you comfort. It was quiet and sometimes calm as you waited for your stop. And when you closed your eyes, it was almost like a dream. Time passed by quietly. As soon you got off the bus and went to work. Snow? Yes. Yes. Your manager's voice brought you back to reality. I just wanted to let you know a model is walking in soon, but you seem a bit out of it. Is everything alright? Oh, of course, I'm just tired today. I see, I can bring you a coffee later. Would that help? Oh, that'd be kind of you. Could you go into the studio now? Yes, I'll set things up. You walked into the studio and sat down for a moment. I must be tired from last night. I should really get some more sleep. You thought about all the things you would do when you got home, but that would have to wait. Gracious. Turn down the music a bit. Part of life was pushing past the difficult things, especially work. You were okay with that. And at the very least, you're pursuing your dream job. You walked around and prepared the equipment and tried to keep yourself awake. Suddenly you heard a soft knock. I must be the model. As you opened the door to greet the stranger, there was a soft and warm presence that blindsided you. A handsome man in a sweater stood right in front of you. Beneath his glasses were cold yellow eyes that softened at the sight of you and a smile that you knew not to trust. Your throat was dry, searching for words that would never come out. Why was he here now? It was your old college friend, Aster. It had been a year since you saw him up close. He remained someone you thought fondly of, even as the two of you drifted apart. And now he's here. Long time no see. He softly chuckled as he said that. His laugh was familiar, but something about it had changed. Snow. As he said my name, I started to feel excited. His voice excited you, pulling in your helpless body. It had been too long since you'd seen him up close like this. Oh, you dearly missed this man. Yeah, it seems like we missed them, as we said, you know. But no text from him. Either maybe an anxious waiting, or who knows, it could have been an anxious waiting, or a excited waiting, who knows. I get that kind of anxious waiting sometimes too, because of anxiety. You made your way closer to Aster. Not that he was in front of you, not noticed. You noticed his lingering scent, gentle glances at a frame that was a bit larger than yours. You were never going to let him go. Aster, it's been so long since I've seen you. The name felt thrilling to say after all this time. Certainly, it's a wonderful surprise. Who would have thought we'd meet today of all days? Yeah. And to think you're my photographer. I'm sure I'll be in good hands. Of course, you can trust me on that. Aster smiled, his eyes warm with nostalgia. Even though it's been a year, it feels like just yesterday we were arguing over class assignments. We only argued because you were wrong. Okay. Aster chuckled with a soft temper. If you think you were smarter than the valedictorian, then you've got another thing coming. As the two of you laughed, you reminisced on your old college memories. Everything could get fuzzy. You remembered his humor in college, mostly because he always pretended to annoy you to be annoyed at you with his dry sarcasm. But as you spoke to him now, he seemed to smile so much more. You wanted to tease him like you used to, but his demeanor had changed. Still, you were happy he was looking your way. Underneath that feeling, you wondered just how much he had changed. A silent excitement filled your eyes, as if you were certain of something. You know, you've changed a bit, Aster. I suppose I've grown a bit more after graduation. Well, I wouldn't say that exactly. Oh yes, you might not believe that I've matured. But there'll be a lot more opportunities to show you that you're wrong. However, we've spent long enough reminiscing, but it was fun. Alright, we should hurry up and get started. The friendly pretense dropped as the two of you returned to more professional matters. And he was cold like when you first saw him. The shoe was for a decently popular fashion brand, so Aster left to change. When Aster returned, he stood in front of you with a new outfit. You see those fucking heart eyes? Hidden behind the camera. You saw him through the lens. And as he stood there, your heart raced. Oh. He was the kind of beauty that left you a violent mess. Even saying his name brought you an unearthly hunger. As you stood behind the camera with all your affections, you knew you needed to capture the moment. Captured Aster. How do I look, Snow? Which is more hot? You look hot. I mean, you're good at this whole modeling thing. You know what I'm getting at. Handsome. Hot. I think hot is much better. Aster laughed at your clumsy way of words. You better say what you mean. Lying's not nice after all. What? I do mean it. Would I ever lie to you? That's good. I'm glad we could confirm that. He looked very pleased with himself. Cheeks grew warm in embarrassment. You always do this. Old habit, I suppose. Why, do you want me to treat you differently? You wished he would flirt with you more, until you were a mess of words. For now, you tamed your heart. It's alright. Just be how you always been. Sure thing. After all, I was quiet for a while, but the silence was strangely comforting. As the photo shoot went on, Aster wore a few different outfits, and you worked hard at your job. But eventually it came to an end, like all good things do. It was lovely to see you again. You thought about how you should respond to him. Should come here again. You know, if the brand ever needs more photos, you should come here again. Or if you need a portrait. You don't need to push yourself so hard. It's fine. Appreciate all your work today. Right, of course. I'm glad I could help. Try not to be his case today was fun, though. I must depart now. Right. Goodbye, Aster. Farewell, Snow. Smiled at Aster as you waved goodbye. What an unexpected reunion on such an ordinary day. It was something to smile about, but not something to remember. Aster played his part, and you played yours. So now it was time for him to go. A quiet drowned out the surroundings as Aster walked further and further away from you. Memories rushed back in as you stared at his back. You wondered what you were holding on to. Some pitiful crush. That wasn't enough to explain your feelings. The rhythm of your heartbeat only made your thoughts louder. If this was it, you did Spears, you just have to accept that. Were you really gonna let him slip away again? Now the feelings you previously put away were now digging at your insides. You remember the excitement, the uneventful rhythm of your heart, and the burning, overwhelming desire in your eyes. His memory pulled away with each cruel step, sending shivers down your back. Despite it all, you realized that the feeling wasn't all that different from fear. Everything you had been feeling, every memory that had suddenly returned, it all shattered in an instant. Before Aster could leave, you had to call out for his name. Desperation called its way out to give you confidence. The seconds went by, each filling you with dread. What were you gonna do if this didn't work? Wait, Aster, before you go, would you be free for dinner sometime? Oh, everything is going dark. We haven't caught up in a while. I'd love to show you around the area. Just don't know when to stop, do you? It was quiet for a moment before something lit up in his eyes. Very busy person, but I think I have time this week. I still have your number saved, so I'll send you a message. That's quite alright, I'll send you one. I'll be going for real this time. You take care of yourself. Of course, goodbye, Aster. Goodbye, Snow. I like the creepy music. I don't like the creepy music. As he turned his back, he counted his footsteps. 1, 2, 3. It became quieter and quieter, but still left an impression on your heart. It was a feeling you could not forget. Hands dug into one another, full of fear over the things you said. Yet all the emotions you had felt seemed to calm down when you looked outside through the window. Outside, the spring blossoms blushed inside, and pastel hues filled the skies. Something soft and something kind whispered dark thoughts to your mind, because you hoped the happy endings were in sight. The bus was mostly empty, and you soon got off. The night was ever dark and mysterious as you made your way back home. Your body was far too tired to think about much else. After quickly getting ready, you put on your cozy pajamas and jumped into bed. There, slumber greeted you with its ever-familiar embrace, and the memories and thoughts you harbored seemed to fade away, because there was something waiting for you, something you had forgotten. You remembered it was spring, and you were walking around campus, looking to take a photo. Your favorite things to capture were, unsurprisingly, nature and people. There was something authentic and messy about existence. Everywhere you looked, pink blossoms flustered, as if they owned the world. But there are exceptions, even in the middle of a prosperous spring. Small area with no trees and few people, just the hazy bright sky ahead, welcoming you to the vast expanse. It would have been lonely if not for one person. Faint presence of a man. Aster. He stood there, untethered to the beauty around him. The wind and sky claimed his body, unable to fight against nature. At this point, you did know him from one of your classes, but it was surface level. You don't understand why he was so popular despite his grumpy attitude. and you shouldn't have cared. But on this gentle day, you really wanted a photo. Didn't remember what you said to him exactly, but this was the first time you two saw eye to eye. First photo you ever had of him. You had never been able to control your dreams, but this time it felt like you could have reached him if only you tried a little harder. Maybe you could have remembered all the stupid things you must have said to him. This dream despaired entirely. You only had one hope, for tomorrow's dream to be pleasant. Your senses dulled as you returned to reality. You wore your best smile before leaving. You got on the bus. You went to work. You went home. You went to sleep. You got up in the morning. You got on the day after day, till nothing feels real anymore. I see. I just have been doing this for so long. It's always my best way of surviving. Since you take photos for work, the feeling of survival must be compounded. Yeah, I've considered that. I'll try something new and let you know how it goes. Wonderful. I'll send you the guided meditation resources later today. By the way, Snow, have you had your anxiety meds? How have your anxiety meds been performing? Oh, I think they've helped, but it contributes to that feeling of numbness. Especially I lose track of time and dissociate. I'll talk to the psychiatrist about the medication, but I'm aware this kind of medicine can contribute to it. Just for now, take note how you feel when this happens. And we can discuss it in the next session. But if the medication becomes too extreme, then please call me or your psychiatrist. Alright. You returned home after the therapy session. The bright occasional flash of the notification was the only source of light in the darkness of your room. You lay down on the couch and stared at your phone. I feel so tired. Maybe some music would help. Esther hadn't messaged you yet. I'm not surprised, but I'm still disappointed. Do I have the right to feel that way? I think I do. You still stared at your phone, waiting for his message. Surely he'll respond soon. Why wouldn't he? Two of you had a strong bond in college. And even if he didn't respond, even if the two of you had become strangers again, you already know what to do. Memories played in your head. Won't be easy, but you know how to survive these times in your own way. That was enough for you. You received a notification, but it wasn't from Aster. My god, will you go to the Yuri Cafe with me? Obviously, yes. I have nothing to do. No man to come with me. So I guess I'll go to the Yuri Cafe. Oh, hey, sorry, I thought my messages went through earlier. Oh, it's fine, it happens. You don't make me sad. You're still available Friday or Sunday. Yep, either works for me. One for all. Pick Friday, then the sooner the better. How's dinner sound? I'd like that. I know a Thai Japanese fusion place. How does that sound? Sounds delicious. We send in the location. Can we meet there at 5? Sounds good. I'll have to leave in a bit to shower. But is there anything you want to talk about? How are you doing? Because I don't know how either of these are going to be phrased. Remember the keychain you got me? I do. You couldn't stop talking about it the entire day. I thought you were gonna stop being my friend with how annoyed you look. I'm glad you listened to me. Of course. was here for you no matter what. I'll have to go now, but I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Bye, talk to you later. Close your phone. Put down your phone. You were really going to see him. It was hard to believe. As you imagine yourself hanging out with Aster, you realize you felt happy. You're finally gonna see Aster again. There could be no greater feeling than to speak face to face with him after all this time. What a sweet and joyous feeling you've imagined for yourself. You pass the room, humming to yourself. Oh, you just had to pick the most lovely outfit. I mean, it wasn't a date, but it didn't have to hurt to have some hope. You marched through your closet. It was best to plan ahead so you didn't have any last-minute anxieties. Getting on time, though, well, that was an issue you'll deal with later. I think I'm gonna stop right now. I'm tired. Sorry. I should stream earlier so I'm not as tired. I think that's the problem. Alright. Or maybe I'll stream later. I don't know. We'll see. See you later. I have to go. I'll see you later. Have a good night.